Hello everyone, this is Sean, and welcome to a new series that I'm starting. Now, by a choice of somebody who has looked at my channel, I've gone through my previous games that I have. We're going to be playing Recettear and Item Shop's Tale. Now, I have played and beat this game once before, and that's not good. So, this is not a blind Let's Play like I have had in the past, but I haven't played this game in a while, and I barely managed to beat it the first time. So, let's see what we can do. Oh, for the love of, she is still asleep. Does she really not understand how important today is? Unlike all the other games I've played in this channel for so long, it's not, in fact, a platformer. Marvel can't eat another bite. But I can always find room for yummy candy, Nimble Werble. Sure, I'll just use that. Ah! What? When's it? Oh dear, good morning. We do not have time for good morning, Recette. Are you planning on spending the rest of your life dreaming of sweets? Today is the day we set for opening the store. We did? Oh yeah, we did. Mad day, of all the... Listen, go wash your face and make yourself presentable. And then join me downstairs in the storefront. Okay, I'll be right there. Okay. And this is the main gameplay. Oh my god, it looks so much better on the screen almost. Okay, I'm gonna have to also put some borders on. And this one was being kind of a pain trying to figure that out. Hey, sorry to keep you waiting. Okay, Tier, let's open the shop right now. Capitalism, ho! Prepare to hear that a lot. Patience, Recette. It is a virtue you will need. We need to take care of a few matters before we open officially. Huh? Like what? Well, I somehow doubt that a store without anything to sell is going to attract all that much business. Oh yeah, we don't have anything to sell. So, what do we do? To start with, we need to establish a stock of items for the store. If we have nothing to sell, we cannot claim to be much of a shop. That's true. So where should we go to get stocked up? The best way, I think, would be to visit either the town market or the Merchants Guild. We need to give our regards to the head of the guild regardless, so that should probably be our first stop. Oh, that's the place run by that old guy, right? The guild operates as a wholesaler for local merchants, so if we stop by, we can purchase an initial stock. It would not hurt to give our polite regards to the guild chief either. Especially since the guild is the organization that allows us to operate here in the first place. Okay, got it. Then let's go right now. When you want to leave the shop, head to the front door, currently located in the upper right corner of the store. Aw, but I wanted to leave through the window like an action hero. To eternity and... Recette! Oh, okay. Really? Okay. Did it really just tell me? Did it really just tell me how to go out the door? Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, Merchant's Guild. Hello? I guess we just had to say that one. I'm pretty sure anyone watching this would have done that. A girl on a ferry. You two are... Yes, you're Recette and that loan shark. Well, that is not, well, an incorrect assessment. Could I ask that you refrain from calling me a loan shark? That's right, mister. She and I are partners. Don't be mean. Forgive me, forgive me. Partners it is. So, how are the preparations for running that shop coming along? Quite well, thank you. In fact, we plan on opening today, so we stopped by in order to show our gratitude for your help. Very good. You two know what's what. If you have any problems, let me know. I'll be glad to help. We appreciate your kindness, thank you. We appreciate your kindness, thank you very much. Not a problem at all. So, you came straight here to pick up some merchandise, right? Well, up to the counter then, let's get you two sorted. This is our first time stocking up. Our funds are limited, so do not go completely overboard. I recommend purchasing no more than 10 items. KO! Okay, so before you stock up, step in. Okay, there's new to talk things. Why wouldn't I do that? Is there anything you need just ask? Selling? I don't often say stock. Buy. So, okay. Okay, so let's just go from all these so that we can get this stuff. And then most of this is going to be dialogue today before probably I actually get to the real gameplay. So, what is the guild? Right, so a guild is essentially a group of people in the same kind of business who cooperate with one another. Since the prices on items can vary from store to store, it's hard to do business if there isn't a base price between them, right? That's what the Merchants Guild is for. We manage wholesaling and keep prices stable throughout the city. That's why we require that everyone who wants to do business around here register with the guild. Don't worry, your store, Recettear, is already in the books. It ain't all that's just paperwork and red tape, though. Now that you're a member, you can pick up stock for your shop here and get access to a few other benefits, too. We're here to help, so feel free to use us, okay? Okay, what can I do here? Here at the guild, you'll always be able to get goods for a set price. Most of what we can get our hands on is practical stuff, though. Weapons, armor, clothes, adventuring necessities, and the like. The town's main market, who we work with, is where you can get things like foodstuff, books, and other assorted knickknacks. And the really flashy and rare stuff is a bit out of our league. If you have a mind to get your mitts on that kind of stuff, you'll have to go dungeon stomping yourself or buy it off a customer. Oh, we'll also buy off any excess stock you have. Mind, we buy low as a rule, so if you want to make an actual profit, you're better off selling to your customers. Really, the only reason to sell to them is if you are getting close to the end of your next spot and you need the extra money real quick. Or I guess if there's too much of one thing, I suppose. About the merchant levels. Your merchant level is, well, your ability as a merchant. As it goes up, you'll figure out how to redecorate or even expand your store. Heck, you might even be able to convince me to let you have a look at some of our more premium items. So, how do you raise your level? Simple. Buy, sell, trade. This is an art, and you learn by doing. If there's anything else, okay. About the town. This city's getting a bit famous for the old ruins and the like that litter the surrounding countryside. So we've been seeing a steady stream of adventuring types coming in for a while now. They're all here to try and strike it rich off of undiscovered treasures in the wilds. Hunting for fat loot, they call it. Well, I don't know what they see in chasing after oversized loots, but their presence has also been lots of new merchants to the city. That's not. Okay. I sure won't complain. Business has never been better. If you're looking for one, a few might be resting in the plaza. I bet most of them will take to the city's biggest pub, though. It's never too hard to sell those wandering types a little bit of liquid pleasure. Even I go in there for a little nip every now and then. And the more faithful will probably hang about the city chapel. We do get a few like that now and then on a pilgrimage or quest to find old holy relics. Praise be to seekers and all that, of course. You might check the Adventurers Guild proper too. They're in charge of making sure the exploration efforts aren't a total bedlam. They even succeed sometimes. Now, keep in mind that these places are only open at certain times. For example, that pub only opens in the evening. We're pretty much open all the time, though. Wait, if you're always open, how do you find time to visit the pub? For that matter, when do you go home? Little Missy, if you had the kind of wife I do, you'd be at work or in the sauce at all hours too. Made, forget I asked. Okay, about unknown items. Now, if you go dungeon diving, you'll find a lot of stuff which you won't be able to identify at first. In particular, I'll bet my hat you'll find a lot of what are commonly called mystery ingredients by the adventurers. At first, you'll probably be tearing your hair out over all the junk you keep finding in those places, but as your merchant level goes up, you'll be able to sort out the stuff you find and pick the best materials and whatnot from the lot. Oh, if you manage to get out of those death traps safely, you'll have time to identify everything safely. That means you won't know what you're carrying till you leave, though. And about fusion. Once a few merchant levels are under your belt, you'll be able to fuse items here at the guild hall. There's quite a few items you can only get by using fusion, so I'd get real familiar with that furnace if I were you. Remember, what you put in effect and affects what you get out of the fusion. If you put in some materials of, say, +2 quality, then you'll get an item of similar quality as the result. Keep an eye on what you're fusing, too. You don't want to waste good materials on some mediocre thing that you can just buy somewhere. Another thing to keep in mind, it can be real tempting to keep your best quality items to yourself for personal use. But your customers know quality goods when they see them, and you'll earn a lot of respect if you sell top shelf merchandise. There's a couple of stages to what you can pull off with fusion as you pick up some merchant levels, so experiment and be sure to come back here often to see what you can make. Okay, so we've talked about all that stuff. Now we want to go to buying. So we can't buy more than so we have 1,000 picks, which money. We got 5 worn swords and okay. So we got swords, daggers, staves, bows, spears, gloves, clothes. Got a lot of stuff. Okay. We can only buy at most 10 items is what we want to go for. Now I don't want to buy any like, ooh, look at this. No. So let's get a sword. Why not? Let's grab a rusty dagger. A leather glove. Okay. So that was 3, and we spent up most of our money there. So we definitely want to get cheaper things. Let's grab... No, that was one of the cheap things. These are clothes. Okay. Now, I bought the dagger strictly because I don't remember if this is right, but there is another adventurer you can get that you'll want, I think, to have a dagger available. So, I probably shouldn't have bought that this early. Okay. It's been forever since I played this, and I forgot to look at the price of the dagger. That wasn't smart. Well, we can still get more clothes, worst case scenario, and I don't want to get a raincoat. Don't want to get any more of the... The only things left are gloves that aren't that. We can get one of these, probably. How much things do I have? Let's see. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 things. For now, let's grab... Not with that. One of those and one of these and just stop there. Okay? This is not great stuff. This is it was a lot of our money, but I can't remember this thing I used before. And I know that the first one's not hard to make. And they don't really give you anything to work off of from the very beginning. Right then. Will that be all? Yep, this is perfect. We shall return when our stocks run low again. Haha, I'm looking forward to it. Here, a little something extra as a startup gift. And bread. Yay, wanted bread, thanks a bunch. Alright, little lady, give 'em your all. Capitalism ho! Well, Adam Smith would be proud of us at any rate. Okay, then we want to go back to the thing. Now it's going to teach us how to actually start the store. Very well, it is time to give you a crash course on the basics of running an item shop. Okay, what do I do first? First, we need to put some items on display. If we do not have our goods out for people to see, we can hardly expect the customers to buy them after all. So I just need to get near these counters. Just so, once you know where you wish to place something, choose what you wish to place in that spot by pressing the primary button. I get it. Primary button? You will understand when you try it, trust me. Now remember, what you place will affect how people perceive the store, so think carefully before you place something. Right! Now then, to start off, why not line up what we perched on one of those counters? Okay. Yep. Okay, so we're going to come over here. We're going to place the worn sword. Recette, may I speak with you a moment? Yes, yes, yes. Sure, what is it? Those counters by the window, they're going to be the first things we see. People are going, and this could affect what customers come in at any given time. Items you place there are visible to anyone passing by the street. Hey, look at that. As such, putting eye-catching items, the sort of thing that makes you think, I want to buy this more than anything on those counters, is a core principle of running a shop like this. In a very real way, those counters are the face of the shop, and what is placed there greatly affects interest in our business. So choose what you place there very, very carefully. Wow, I never thought about it like that. Early game, it doesn't matter too much, but later on, if you're trying to get certain people, yeah, it's going to matter. Okay, I'll be careful. Yeah, we're starting with a worn sword, though. We're going to bring in... Sure, we'll bring in the wooden armband. Now, the dagger will hopefully... Okay, we're going to get just clothes there. Okay. Let's grab the leather glove. Okay, now... I think that's it. Alright, that should do for displaying our wares. Are you sure it doesn't look dumb? Do not worry, everything looks good enough for the first attempt. Now I need to teach how things actually sell things. Please go sit at the counter. Righto! Okay, so... the basic game is this. We're going through the basic game right here. Well then, the items are in place, and now you need to learn how to actually sell things. I thought it actually gave us more description than just going right into it like this. I really did. And maybe we'll add something more in the opening scene that if you wait at the start screen for long enough, but that's not showing up on my recording. So I can't show that. Actually sell things to people without embarrassing yourself. Okay-o. I love Recette. She's great. So, to start with, I will lecture on the actual process of selling an item we have displayed. Yes, Professor. If the students do not listen, they do not get any credit. Right. Now then, When a customer enters, be sure to greet them with a nice big welcome. Welcome. Greeting a customer helps them feel comfortable and relaxed. While in the store, their comfort is fundamental to our business. Remember that we continue as we continue. Now, a typical customer will find an item they want on our displays, and then they will come over to the counter to pay for it. Let me demonstrate. Could I, wow, I wish I could have sold that. Could I get this, please? Er, um, uh, uh, what they want will be in the target window. You will also be able to see the name and base price. Pay close attention to that base price. Also, if you press button 3, I don't know what that button is, you can view the expanded information on the item in question. Maybe I can look up... nope. Nope. Okay. Consult the custom.exe program included in with Recettear if you wish to check or alter your button configuration. Wait, button 3, custom.exe. Focus, Recette. Your life is hard enough to control as it is. Okay. Now then, next you must decide what price you wish to offer. In general, you want to try to name a price higher than the base. Try naming a price if you will. Okay, let's see. Now, you likely notice that the base price serves as your default. To raise your offer, press up. Okay, press up? Okay. Yeah, so here. How about that? Okay? Yes, very good. That is how you adjust your offer. You might as it might be obvious, if the customer is satisfied with your offer, it is a sale and you get a little bit of experience along with the money. If your price is too high, however, a customer can simply walk out. Learning to determine the proper price, there lies the challenge. Now, if a customer disagrees with a price, but not so much that they want to storm out, then you can negotiate. Remember what I said about comfort earlier? That is key here. Offer a price, but do not make it so outrageous that the customer feels you are not acting in good faith. So, if they disagree but stay, offer a new price. Ideally, you will lower your offer a little and they will take it and give you a sale. Some customers may just be trying to sniff out a better price when they are really willing to pay for your initial price, however. Whether or not you risk testing that possibility is up to you. How long can you keep haggling? Well, that depends on how regular a customer the person is in question is. As we are starting out, you will not be able to haggle for very long. But after customers begin to trust us a little, you can haggle for a longer period of time. This is a very long explanation. Well, time to put theory into practice. Okay. Welcome. Could I get this, please? Okay. I pick a price, right? Needs to be higher than the base price. A button. Let's just go with the 14. Okay. At this level, a customer will likely buy immediately. Alright then, now for the fine art of haggling. Theoretically, what you wish to do is lower your price slowly. But as I mentioned, there is a limit to how long you can haggle. I wouldn't probably just do a 16%, this is a tutorial. The idea is to deduce a customer's desired price and go from there. Depends on who I'm selling to. The kids seem to not have that much money. You say deduce the desired price, but how do I... A larger number of stores sell at about 30% over base price. Thank you. It is not hard and it is not a hard and fast rule, but people will usually accept that price level. Usually, if you can manage to go over that, you will make a lot of money. But you do not want to risk driving away a customer. Right then. So as a customer, I am haggling. Could you make it a little bit cheaper? Okay, gotta make it a little bit cheaper, but not too cheap. Okay, let's just go down 50. There we are, reducing the level. This level makes it sale likely. Well, that covers just about everything. Now let us put the entire lecture into practice all at once. If you can sell me an item, you will be ready for what lies ahead. Let us begin. Hello, welcome to Recettear. I would like this, please. 3,000? Okay. Okay, so 30% is... there. Okay. Could you perhaps go a bit lower? Let's go down to 25%. How's that? Okay, that's too much. There. Yes, an excellent price. Thank you so much. Yay, I sold a steel sword for 3,770 picks. Of course, you actually didn't. Excellent. Let us do that one more time just to... oh, come on. Just let me get into the game now. I'm 26 minutes into this video. Hello, welcome to Recettear. I would like this, please. Okay, 900. 3,900. Okay. Oh, sweet. She just accepted it. Expertly done. If you ever wish to practice again, simply ask me at any time during the shop. Okay. Okay. And that is essentially how it goes. You are quite good for someone who has never done this before. Sure. Really? We still have a little bit of time left today, so let us go and open the store proper. If anyone comes in, simply handle them in the same way that we just practiced. Whoa, are you sure it'll be okay? Do not worry, as the saying goes, salesmanship is more of an art than it is a science. You learn as you go. Now then, I will open us up, go on and sit down on the counter. Okie day. Okay. Hi there. I've been thinking about getting one of these for a while now. Really? Okay. Well, let's just go to... Customer service seems to be at a loss. What do you say? Okay, we'll go down to 5%. That's just fine, thank you. Thanks, please come again. Yep, walnut bread for 125. Oh, okay, we only sold one item. Congratulations, you did well. Sure. But then again, I only had one option. I sold stuff. Me, Recette, I sold stuff. Like, to people. Person. Hey, Tear? I'm so happy. I did it. Tear, I did it. Papa, I did it. And that's how we started running an item shop. Oh, you're wondering why we started an item shop at all? Yeah, see, they kind of skipped it. Well, to explain that, you need to understand how Tear and I first met. I'm not going to hold escape to quit. Okay. Easy Game Station presents. That tutorial took 28 minutes. And I didn't hold too much. A Tale of a Fairy and a Girl. Can I speed this up any? And how to run an item shop. So, that is essentially the game. There is way more to it. There's going to be more additions to the game than just that. I know that Recettear has a dungeon exploring thing and an entire, sub-story in there. There's the actual payments on this, the selling phases, and interacting with a bunch of characters throughout the entire town. Let's see. Yep, the calendar says it's been 3 months since Papa left. I don't get why he suddenly said, I'm gonna be a hero, and then took off without saying when he'd be back. I really hope he's okay. I'm getting lonely. Well, I shouldn't worry too much about him. The best thing about him is how tough he is. He'll be okay. What? Papa wouldn't knock. Who is that? Yes, who is it? I'll probably quit after the next part of the save. Huh? There's nobody here. Wait, what? At my feet? Good evening. You are Mademoiselle Recette Lemongrass? Ms. Fairy? Pardon me, but I am the one asking the questions. Again, you are Recette Lemongrass? Yeah. Yes, I'm Recette. My name is Tier, and an agent of the Term Financial Finance Company. Finance Company? I am here to collect payment on a loan paid out to your father. Here is the contract and my identification. Loan, repayment, in plainer terms, I am here to get our money back. If you are incapable of facilitating repayment, this house will be seized as collateral in order to repay the loan. Facilitating collateral... Seize? What? I'm not doing that. I can't anime. Papa isn't... He is not here. Yes, I see that now. Monsieur Lemongrass disappeared following a fracas atop of the local volcano, so he is assumed he might have returned here. Even if he has not, however, the contract covers this eventuality. Covers this? Quite. As the sole remaining member of this head's household, we shall require that you pay his debts in his stead. She's like 10. Instead. But how am I supposed to... I barely have enough money to live by myself. Naturally, we are not demanding it all repaid at once. There is still a small amount of time before any payment is due. Therefore, am I gonna get sold off in parts to distant foreign lands to repay Papa's debts? I wonder if I can survive with only 2 internal organs. Maybe if I eat a lot of spinach, that can replace my blood and... Oh, but I don't want to be a sailor. What am I gonna do? You are really dark. Ahem. Please listen to me for a moment. I have no clue where you are getting about these ludicrous ideas from. But I would never do such a thing. Quite the opposite, in fact. I was sent here to ensure that you wouldn't have to resort to such, well, absurd methods to pay us back. But what? I have been sent to support you to the fullest of my abilities so that you may repay the debt via labor. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Again, she's 10. But I've never worked a single day in my life. Experience has no bearing in this case. All that matters is whether or not you are willing to work. If you do not wish to work, then that is it. The house is terms. And I will have to ask you to leave the premises. As the saying goes, those who do not work do not eat. So, Miss Lemongrass, which will it be, work or the house? I'll work then. Splendid. But I don't even know what I could do. Actually, I already have an idea for that front. You are aware, of course, that this city is an adventuring hub. In addition, this house faces out onto one of the main city lanes. Therefore, I propose converting the house into an item store. Item store? What? Really? Recette? Mademoiselle Lemongrass? Should I be trying to guess what all these languages and all these names in French? Because without any of the accents, I can't tell if I'm supposed to be saying any of the names in a different way. I only took 3 years of French. I was only gone for a little while to do market research. Where could she have gone? I am being silly. Of course she fled. Why would she not? All I did was threaten to take away everything and she ever knew and loved. Asking her in turn to turn a house into an item shop was foolish, even if it was to repay the debt. The poor girl must be terribly confused. And on top of that, her father is probably... Wait, outside? That's adorable. Yanus, it's done! Hey, Tear, look, it's done! What is that? It's our shop sign, of course. Doesn't it look cool? You can't be a shop without one of these, you know? Yes, well, it is quite well made, however... I've always been good at making stuff. Be that as it may, while the sign is nice, Huh? What, is there a problem? Well, the name. You are quite sure you have thought that through. Well, we're partners, right? You said so. So put Recette and Tear together, and you get Recettear. Isn't it neat? Well, that is to say, the sentiment is commendable, but... It's the two of us opening at the store, so the name should reflect that, right? You don't like it? Really, it is not that, but... Well, that is... Then it's decided. Recettear ho! Recettear. Mispronounced it even slightly, and... Racket. This job is going to be even more absurdly difficult than I originally suspected, I fear. Oh, so... And so a fairy suddenly entered my life. One thing was for sure, this sure wasn't going to be dull. So I did have a save file on this, but because I haven't had it in so long, it's kind of just gone. That had all my stuff in the back. Meh. How is this possible to sleep this much each day? How? Okay. Tear. Let's do the very best we can. Recette, wake up! What? Who's on first? Oh, Tear, right, good morning. The clock does not have a good morning hand. Recette, you are the proprietor of an item shop now. You must learn to be responsible and not sleep the day away. Okay, can I save this? It's... right. Why in the name of heaven are you smiling so much? That smile you had a while sleeping is getting bigger. Okay. I will continue on this part next, because I am not going to go a 50-minute video just for this one thing, because I can't find anything. So, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.